Hello, fellow Star Wars fans. My name is Star Raptor. Welcome to the channel. This is my spoiler-free review for Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, the Last Call expansion. It's the first and only expansion for the game brought to us by ILM X Labs on the Oculus platform. So I'm playing it specifically on the Oculus Quest 2, and this picks up pretty much right where the previous game or the base game left off. So now Dak-Ondar from Batu, of course, has come back to Cecil Snack's Cantina, and he's giving you a mission that is very much in the vein of something like Indiana Jones. So he had a previous partner that had these riches and these treasures that have to deal with the Jedi. So you're going all over Batu, unearthing the mysteries and whatnot. So talking about the gameplay for the most part is what you come to expect. You know, there's some certain puzzles in there. There's lots of combat as far as ranged combat, getting behind cover and stuff. Of course, there's plenty of new weapons that are really fun, like some kind of like darts that explode on impact and different kind of weapons. Like the First Order weapons, which is a whole nother expansion. So what this really does is add a lot more tales. So even though you have that base mission that really brings the entire story together with the Resistance with Hondo and Naka, you have other tales. Like you have the First Order tale where you actually get to sneak on board like this installation on Batu where they program the First Order people and why they get so crazy and fanatics. We see that happening before our own eyes, so that's really cool there. We have another tale that's all in the High Republic, and you have a pupil, and you're training this pupil, and you're showing them, you know, the different sides to the Force as far as, like, you know, it's not adventure and violence as a Jedi. You're learning about balance. You're learning about, you know, the natural world and how everything falls into place. So that's that one. And you also have a tale about where you are IG-88. And IG-88 was such a fun mini game because you basically are Terminator. You're going around, you have these automatic kill shots. As long as you point your blaster and hover it on somebody, they're instantly dead. And you get to feel the weight of IG-88 walking through. You get to see this stuff in the events right before Empire Strikes Back. So that's where that is in the timeline. So overall, there's lots of quality of life adjustments as well in this expansion pack. For instance, you could buy new items in the store, in Mubo's workshop, where you can get a mobile pack where you're going to be able to, a jump pack, you'll be able to move while you jump in there. You couldn't do that before. You could also have holsters where you can put your weapons on your back, and you can even have holsters that actually charge your blasters so you don't really run out of ammunition and overheat as quickly. So that's really great as far as the storylines really getting brought to a head. We have a nice closure to the story. As far as negatives, I will say some of the controls frustrated me beyond belief. I was actually in that High Republic tall tale, and I wanted to throw my controllers a few times because there's a certain puzzle where you have to stack these different objects on top of one another. But I feel like we are just not quite there yet for the amount of precision that the game wanted us to have at that point. So I feel like I almost hit a solid wall on certain and that was just one occasion. On different occasions, I've had that same issue. So I would like to see, you know, ILM X Lab hopefully hot fix it or put something in there. I did let them know on Twitter, like, hey, you might want to check this out because not everybody can even do this as far as from, you know, you want to get the story out of the game. And if you have a roadblock like that, it's really hard to get past it in any other way, any other kind of solution. But overall, I'm just happy that Tales from the Galaxy's Edge has had a final conclusion because off that first part, it ended very abruptly. So this is more your traditional ending. It's sad to see a game like this go away. The platform was a great way to tell stories. Like I said, something in High Republic, something in original trilogy, something in the sequel trilogy. I thought it would be something that they can continue for on and on and on. Just my own speculation, maybe with COVID and everything, they had to maybe cut it short or something like that. But I really hope that ILMX Labs continue to develop on the Oculus Quest platform because even though it's not quite mainstream yet, I feel like there's just really great experiences between this and Vader Immortal that you cannot get anywhere else, you know, obviously, but it does lend to a great storytelling medium. So that is my review for Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Last Call. I would definitely recommend this one. It is an expansion pack on top of the previous game, which I rated a 7.5. So as far as, you know, giving us enhancements to the game itself, I think this does bump my score up to about an 8.0 for the overall game. So that's going to do it for my review of Last Call. What did you guys think of this? Are you planning on picking up an Oculus Quest 2? Do you have an Oculus Quest? Let's talk about it all in the comment section down below. For more on Star Wars, of course, you can check out my weekly comic book reviews relating to Star Wars, as well as my weekly Star Wars podcast called Outer Rim Transmission. We go live every Friday, and you can catch us on all of our podcast platforms, from Apple Music to Google Music to all the ones out there. Will be on there somewhere. Guys, let us know if we aren't on your platform, and we'll try to get you our information on there. So that's gonna do it for me, Star Up. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also included 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at StarRaptor.